So the next thing that you're going to want to talk to in a whale is talk about impact, talk about helping people, making a difference. See, most whales are people that are out there doing community service for free. Most whales are thrivers, not survivors, right? Whales want to go out there and help people because they're thriving so much. They want to just give more value to the world. Okay, so talk to a whale in terms of value, in terms of giving, right? Because at that point in time, you're going to attract a whale in your business. Now, the third type of personality type that every single person will come across at one point in time is going to be the dolphin. Okay, the dolphin is somebody that is fun, energetic, loves laughter. He loves to go to the party. He likes to be the let's say spokesman, right? The dolphin is somebody that loves activities of going out there and having fun. Like, let's say this person is after time freedom, right? The dolphin is after going out there and socializing with a group of people. Usually they're extroverts. Dolphins love to go out there and just have a lot of fun. So with dolphins, you don't want to talk about the grind, the work, and all that good stuff. That will come, right? They will understand that. But you're going to want to talk about the time freedom, the ability to go out there and do whatever you want with whoever you want, whenever you want. That is what you want to talk to a dolphin about, right? So a dolphin, like I said, you're going to want to talk to him in that sort of way. And now the shark, right? The shark is aggressive. The shark loves to go out there. The shark is super competitive. The shark loves money. The shark usually sometimes loves materialistic things, right? The shark himself is going to want to go out there and just be an absolute monster. You got to tell them they're straight up. You know, they love to be super raw. Just be real with the shark, because they don't want the nitty gritty stuff. They just want the truth, and as quickly as possible, and just 100%. So figure out and identify when you guys are closing people in your business, because that's what we're going to be talking about today, how to close people in your business. And if you do not know how to close people in your business, you're going to want to leverage somebody else to close in their business, correct? So the urchin, the dolphin, the whale, and the shark. Now, figure out who it is that you're talking to and where they are in life. That's what I always like to do. And I like to figure out what intrigued them about trading in IML and use that as leverage for them to get involved. Now, the urchin, the whale, the dolphin, the shark, each personality type in terms of relationship will seek its opposite. This is insane. So think of it. The urchin will seek a dolphin. The reason an urchin will seek the dolphin, the analytical person will seek the dolphin, is to go out there, let go, and have fun, right? The whale, right, will seek the shark. The reason a whale will seek the shark in a relationship is because the whale wants direction. And now the dolphin will usually always seek the urchin because the urchin keeps them grounded. And now the shark will usually always seek the whale because the whale is a supportive and keeps them grounded as well. So it's absolutely insane to really think about this. Those are the 4 different types of personality types, guys. Identify who it is that you're talking to. Okay, you can't speak a different language to the right type, to the wrong, to the right/wrong type of person. You see what I'm saying? You're going to want to make sure that you're talking to them in the right type of way. Now, after this, I want to mention just one last thing to you guys, and these are the 3 reasons people will or will not get involved with you. These 3 reasons have helped me in every single aspect when getting involved with the business. Okay, now these 3 reasons are why people have joined your business or why people never join your business. I was taught, this is actually a Jordan Belfort training. It's a straight line persuasion training, right? Number 1, people will join you in your business because you've showcased them that you're an expert in your field. Anytime you've failed to be an expert, people have not gotten involved in your business. People only follow experts and people that have mastered the information, that knows what it is that they're talking about, that are super sharp, right? As sharp as a shark, right? Super sharp. So number 1, people, if you can showcase you're an expert, people will get involved with you. Number 2, you are somebody that could showcase or help them achieve their goals, right? Understand this real quick. If you have a track record of the past of having success, right, in any other field, it doesn't even have to be the field of business. If you can showcase to somebody that you could go out there and truly help them achieve their goals by the value that you offer them, then they're going to go out there and listen and follow you. Anytime people have not gotten involved in your business is because of your lack of being able to showcase them the results or showcase them for them to help them achieve the goals, right? So if you could go out there and truly showcase that to that person and they believe in you cold-heartedly, right, they're going to get involved with you. And the last and final thing, I think business is all built off this one idea, and that is trust, okay? Do you have a good amount of trust with the person? Are you genuine with that person? Okay, are you fully congruent with that person? Have you built up enough trust with that person, right? I know trust takes years, sometimes hours to build up and seconds to break, okay? Crazy to think about. But if you've showcased these 3 reasons, number 1, you're an expert in your field. Number 2, you could help them achieve their goals. And number 3, you're someone that they could trust. If you showcased all 3 of these reasons, this is why they've gotten involved with you in your business. Anytime for me, myself, I had not showcased, maybe I was a little bit, I didn't come up too trustworthy. Maybe I didn't showcase enough the results. Maybe I wasn't that much of an expert. I didn't know what I was talking about. That's usually when people did not get involved in my business. But once I showcased all 3 of these characteristics, I understood that that's why this is what was going to get me to the next level and why people did or did not get involved in my business, guys. So now the next gentleman that I'm going to bring up is going to talk to you guys about, the best nitty gritty stuff. He has an absolute amazing training for you guys, right? Mr. Blaz Posinek has been able to build teams of over 60,000 plus people, made over 7+ figures in 7+ figures in network marketing as well. So, he's come from a network marketing background of over a decade. He's honestly one of my good friends. And over the last couple of years since we've met each other on Facebook, we built such a really good, genuine relationship, guys. So I'm super excited to bring up the next gentleman right here. Blaz, take it away for us with the Team Phoenix movement. Here, let me see if I could unmute your mic and let's get it going, man. You there?
Okay, perfect. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you very much. First of all, type 111 if you learned something so far from John. Let's go, brother. Hey, I think it's 3rd time I heard about those 4 types, but I really got it today. Can you just pin my video because you're I'm going to just do it like this. Okay, perfect. So as you can see, I don't have a hair today and everything because it's 5:30, 5:45 in the morning here. I went to bed at 12:30 because we threw an event yesterday with Alex Morton of 200 plus people. And first of all, I would really like to give it back to John. Like he said, we actually met like 2 years ago through social media. Social media makes crazy things and crazy relationship. And when we actually met, like when I got started in December 2016, I break like P2000 in first 30 days, actually in like 28 days, and P5000 in 55 days. And then I was in front of Chairman 10 in 4 months and like 20 days, something like this. I was 15 orders away from Chairman 10. And my father died last year, passed away. So I got a little big bit of pullback, and then we got started, so 11 months, and I break the Chairman 10 level. And when we got started, John was like, first time I hosted here in Slovenia, I say, I don't want to have him here anymore. He was a kid. Like 1 year ago, I can say he was a kid, But right now, if you are listening to him like every single week, you can definitely learn so much. Even I'm learning like on weekly basis from here, and I really appreciate the friendship, the mentorship, and everything that we have so far here. So let me tell you a little bit about my background. I come from small country, Slovenia. You probably don't know it where it is. It's in the middle of Europe, only 2 million people living in the country. It's not a city, it's a country where the skepticism is on the high level. I was basically born and grew up in an entrepreneurial family. So my father was an entrepreneur since I know for myself. So hard work is something I have imprinted in my blood. And at the age of 18, I lost my younger brother, so I got deep in the alcohol for next 2 years, basically living every single day being drunk. And at the age of 20, I was introduced to the network marketing company, and I'm one of the stories that you listen. The majority of stories, I was struggling first 2, 3, 5 years, whatever. I made my first 10K in my first month. I basically make 12K in my first 16 days that I got started with the network marketing industry, because my pain being with myself was so big that I was grinding 16 hours a day. I presented network marketing opportunity in first 16 days to 284 people. I closed 33 people, and I made 12K. I made 6 figures in my first year, and I break my first 7 figures in 6 years. I made my second 7 figures in next 2 years. So And also the thing that I like to say is I have almost 1,000 personal enrollments in past 8 years. In iMarket's life, almost 200 personals in 22 months. And this is what I'm really, really good at. Okay, and the reason why I'm doing today this training is because like we do the events here in Slovenia of 500 plus people when we do the events, you know. Like we had yesterday one of the smallest event ever. And the reason why, because I have only few people right now, like really building and driving here in Slovenia. And I'm done with the people that are not serious at the moment, you know. And the thing was that like we fill out the rooms with 500 plus people with only 5 to 10 people. It's not that we have like 50 leaders inviting for the event, but we have like 5 to 10 people and bringing in the people. And what was the thing I was thinking, you know, because the reason is when you are a long period in the network marketing industry, or it doesn't matter what you do in your life, you know, you can be a professional hair cutter, you can be a professional barber, it doesn't matter. You know, you start to making things like unconscious, how is the fourth step of Kevin Trudeau. You know, you don't need to think about doing something. You forget the basics. You know, and the thing was, this happened to me. So basically, I grew so fast in network marketing industry that for me, the biggest challenge was teaching people the basics. You know, and like when I was analyzing the past 2 years, we had an event like over 4,000 people on the big events. And we had like 500-600 people on the events, and only like, I don't know, 20-30 people got involved with the business, which normally should be like 100 to 200 people get started. And I start thinking, you know, what is the challenge? The challenge is because people don't know how to close. And everything else, if you're a professional at inviting, prospecting, getting people excited and everything, it's perfect. You need everything. But if you don't know how to close, don't waste your time doing everything what I said before. Okay, if you don't know how to close, don't do the invite, don't do the prospecting, don't do anything, because forget it. The events won't close the deal. The leaders won't close the deal. You are the one who need to close people to get started. And today I want to talk about 3 things. First of all, how to close on the events. Second of all, how to close on the smaller weekly events, or the big events, on the weekly events, and on the webinars. Okay, 3 different things. Everything comes from the basics, and the basics come from the GoPro book, which is 6 questions. You probably have heard of them, okay, but how many of you are really using the 6 questions for closing every single time you are with the prospect? Comment 777. Probably those who will comment 777 are the ones who are already P1000 or P2000 and above. Okay, we had just 1 so far. Okay, we just have 1 so far. We have several, but not a lot. Like, this is the deal. Okay, so let's talk first about the big events. Okay, normally you have on the big events, you should have more people. You should utilize and leverage the big events when John is flying out, when Alex is flying out, when, I don't know, Brandon Point is flying out, when David Immunity is flying out, when Jason Brown is flying out. You should leverage it. Okay, if you are not, start doing it. So let's say normally people have 2 to 5 people on the event, and you have several superstars who are having 10 plus people on the event. For example, yesterday we had, I don't even know, between 200 to 300 people on the event, and I had 110 prospects confirmed, like not enrolled yet with the iMarket slide, and probably like 50 to 60, something like this showed up. I have everything, you know, in my computer, and we had from 200 to 300 people, we have 83 people for the follow-up. Okay, so we have more than 50% of prospects that want to join, okay, after yesterday's event. So it's like crazy. Now here is the thing, they didn't join yesterday. So what we need to do, we need to close, we need to follow up, okay, and here is the most important thing. So 6 questions, okay, are the basics, write them down. First question that you always ask the prospect at the end is what did you like the most. You never ask, did you like the event? Did you like what did you heard? Because our subconscious mind in 80% of times, whatever you ask will say no. If you ask me, do you have time this week? I will say no for sure. Okay, whoever calls me, ask something, my answer is almost always no. If you are not someone I have a high respect for and you are in my closer circle. Okay, so always ask, what did you love the most? It's not important question. Okay, it's important only if you cannot close him by yourself. Okay, and here's something that you need to understand. It's not about your leader that will close the people. Just let me send out the link to one of my team members. Just a second. Sorry for this, guys. Okay, perfect. So it's not about, don't expect from your leaders to be closing for you, because especially at the big events, they don't have time. They have tons of people inviting people, and it's not their job to close your people. Because first reason why people join is the vision. Second thing that people join is you, not me. I'm just the messenger. Okay, I'm not the message. So you need to close the people, and you are the one who has the highest possibility to close the people. At the end, if you cannot close him, it's the third person, it's the leader, it's everything. But you are selecting the people who are the right one to bring to John, to bring to Elias, to bring to Kian, to bring to Mario. Okay, you are the one who are selecting people. So first question, what did you love the most? Second question, on the scale from 0 to 10, 0 means I'm not ready to join, and 10 means immediately I'm ready to get started now. Okay, where do you find yourself at the moment? Okay, everything what is about 7, if you are not closing on the spot, like on the spot, you did something wrong. Everything what is above 7. Even if they don't have the credit card by themselves, even if they don't have the money yet, you should close them on the spot. They can, who you can call, they have $200 on the credit card. Like everything what is above 7, you should close on the spot. Like this question, it really doesn't matter. Again, why? Because even if he answer 1 or 2, you can close him with the next 4 questions. Okay, just that. You see, if you have anyone above 7, you can close them. The third question is, okay, let's say, let me check. Okay, let's say John, okay, I'm going to speak with John. John, okay, let's imagine that you get started, okay? How much money you would need to make extra a month for us to get started today? Okay, and here starts the important question. Let's say John say $500, okay? And at the end, I will just give you an example with John. I hope you are listening, okay? An example with John that he's like highly negative. We'll see how it's not important first 2 questions and how important are the next 4 questions, okay? So how much money you need to make in order for us to get started? Okay, $500, perfect. So John, how much hours a week are you willing to invest, okay, to make those 500 a month? Okay, very important. When you ask, you don't suggest. Okay, when you ask how much money he will need to make, and he's thinking, shut. Okay, shut your mouth and wait for the answer. It's not that you start, because what I see some people do, they ask the question and they start suggesting. Okay, I don't know, how much would it be good for you? Like 300, 500? No, you ask and wait. Okay, you ask and wait. Wait for the answer. It will be his answer. Okay? It doesn't matter. You wait. Okay, you wait. It's just in the conversation, whoever speaks first, lose. Okay, whoever speaks first, lose. So you wait. Okay, they will answer, because it will start to get uncomfortable. Okay, because of the shot. Even if you will wait for 1 minute, just wait. Okay, so the 4th question, how many hours a week are you willing to invest in order to get to 500 a month? Okay, let's say 10 hours. Perfect. Okay, so how many months are you willing to invest 10 hours a week to get to 500 a month? Let's say 3 months. Okay, so the fifth question, how many months are you willing to invest that amount of hours that he answered in the fourth question for that amount of the income that he answered in the third question? Okay, and the sixth and the most important question, if I would you from the Eric Worre, stick to the basic, guys. Eric Worre said GoPro 7 basic skills, stick to the basic. If I show you a step-by-step system, okay, how you can get with 10 hours a week to 500 US dollars a month in residual in next 3 months, John, I believe that with 10 hours a week, we can do it earlier. But if I can show you step by step, and let's say in 3 months, are you ready to get started? It's fucking almost impossible that he say no, because all the answers he gave you. Okay, he gave you. Now, John, can you unmute yourself and let's go that you are acting as a negative person, okay? And you just answer me that you are not so ready and whatever. Do you have any questions so far? But let's go with this.
Yeah, man. I mean, like, it sounds all good, but honestly, man, I don't think I have the money.
Okay, no, let me ask, okay, because this is not the question. So, John, what did you like the most about everything?
I really love the swipe trades and the IML Academy because I want to learn how to trade, and I love the swipe trades where you just copy and paste so you can make money.
Okay, perfect. John, act as a negative, okay? Don't be so super excited.
Well, I like the swipe trades. I think they're cool.
Okay, perfect. So on the scale from 0 to 10, 0 means nothing and 10 means like ready to get started. Where do you find yourself at the moment?
I'm a 5.
Okay, perfect. Let's say that you are a 3, okay? And start like, be more negative, okay? Be more negative.
I mean, it sounds good, but you know, it might just be too good to be true. You know, I've heard those things don't work out all the time.
Perfect. John, let me ask you next question, okay? How much money would you need to make a month in order for us to get started today?
You know, I would think about, well, the average income here in Slovenia is like 1,000 a month. So I would have to make like 1,000 a month for me to get started.
Okay, perfect. So tell me one thing, how many hours are you willing to invest a week, okay, in order to get us to 1,000 a month?
Well, I don't know, you know, I'm like super busy sometimes, you know, I also have a dog that I have to take care of, I have goldfish to take care of, etc. So
it doesn't matter. So how many hours?
Yeah, maybe an hour a day, I think I could do.
Okay, perfect. So let me know one thing, John. Okay, how much money are you making a month right now?
I'm making about $1,000 a month residually.
Okay, so you're making right now 1,000 a month, investing 8 to 10 hours a day, correct?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. 8 to 10 hours a day. And now for residual income, you are willing to invest only 1 hour a day. Let's be like a little bit more realistic with your goal, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Are you willing to invest at least 2 hours a day?
Yes, I think I can.
Okay, perfect. Okay, how many months are you willing to invest 2 hours a day, okay, in order for us to get to 1K in residual?
Maybe like 2 months.
Okay, 2 months. Perfect. John, let me ask you the last and final question. If I show you the step-by-step system, how we will get you with 2 hours a day in next 2 months to 1K in residual, are you ready to get started today?
Yes, I'll get started.
Okay, perfect. Let's get started. Okay, here is this is the perfect way, like, you know, when people come up and they say, I want to make 5K in residual. Okay, perfect. How many hours are you willing to invest? 10 hours. Okay, how much money you are making today? 1K. With 200 hours and you are willing to fucking invest like 5 hours a week for 5K in residual. Like, fucker, I'm going to kick your ass. No, but here is the thing, like, this is the key, guys. Like, this is the key. Okay? And the thing is that if you don't ask those 6 questions, like one of my guys, he's pre-1,000.
You pass me.
Like here is the deal. If you are not there yet, okay, if you are not there yet, like if you can close him with the plan, don't overcomplicate. If he say yes, okay, don't start showing him the plan. Like get him started first. Okay, only if you want to like see the plan, okay, then show him the process. But if you are not there yet, okay, if you are not there yet, then go with your mentor that is there yet. Okay, you cannot teach someone make 6 figures if you didn't make it yet. Okay, so I always said to people, don't teach something that you are not doing. Don't teach something that you are not good at. It's great to duplicate like this stuff, it's great, but you start to implementing it. Okay, so I always say, like, normally people after these 6 questions, they're ready to get started. They say yes. What you should do? Okay, perfect. Which card do you have? Visa or MasterCard? Okay, Visa or MasterCard. And normally what people do after those 6 questions, okay, let me introduce you also to my mentor. Fact that you will have time to introduce to your mentor later. Get him started now and introduce to mentor later. Let me just, if they answer in first question, they like nothing, you just move forward. You thank them for their time and just move forward. Okay, don't lose time convincing someone how this is for them. 8.4 billion people living out there. We have 80,000 customers. By the end of 2020, we're going to have 1 million. It's 920,000 in between. Don't bother with the people that say that they didn't like anything. If in the scale of 1 to 10, if they answer 1, it's not important. It's really not important what they answer, because the next 4 questions are more important. So don't bother with this. Okay, don't bother with this. So yeah, after those 6 questions, get them started. If they want to see the plan first, bring them to the mentor, bring them to the people. If they, after these 6 questions, say yes, okay, and you say, okay, perfect, what do you have, Visa or MasterCard? You know what, I don't have the money yet. Okay, I don't have money now. I'm going to get the money or whatever. Don't try to close by yourself if you are not P600 or P1000. Okay, here you leverage the leaders. Okay, you leverage the leaders, but you are selectifying the people. So out of 5 people, 2 will say ready to get started, or 1 will say ready to get started, and you bring those people to the leaders. Now here is the deal. When they say, I don't have money, okay, right now, I totally feel you because I felt found. Okay, I feel you because I felt the same until I started with this. If you don't have money now, this is the reason why you should get started today. You don't have time, this is the reason why you should get started today. Everyday excuse, objection is the reason why they should get started today. But here is the deal, don't try to close them by yourself. So you say, okay, John, I totally feel you because I felt the same, but look, I don't want to answer you with this question, okay? But I want all the answers, all the questions to be answered with the person, okay, who actually introduced me to this business, who is a multiple 6-figure earners in this industry, who created more than 10 chairman stand in this industry and had over 4,000 customers in this. Okay, he's my mentor, my very good friend, but look, he's really busy. Okay, I don't want to waste his time, okay, also not yours. And I'm not sure that I can get him to talk with you for 5 to 10 minutes. But if I would be able to get 5 or 10 minutes of his time, would you be interested? Okay, if he say yes, he's already closed, just he doesn't know it yet. Okay, now you take him to the John, for example. Okay, here's the deal. Don't think, okay, don't take it for granted when you have the leader in the town or when you have the leader taking time for you, because it's not. Okay, it's not. Like when, for me, for example, when I do those stuff, and when I will also teach you like the 3-way closing and everything, it's very important, okay, how you edify your leader. And don't take it for granted that he has 10, 15 minutes or 5 minutes to do the 3-way call with you, because John at the moment has over 4,000 customers, 10 chairmen stand and above, can have lots of people to talk with. Okay. No, the feel felt found, you start to speak from the beginning. You don't need to be P600. Don't over Um, like someone said that you need to first trade before you hit the rank. I disagree with this because I was P5000 without even having the MetaTrader 4 on the telephone. So I don't really agree with this that you have to trade. Here is the deal. Like you can trade and have for free, or you can build. You can trade and build if you can. Okay, I wasn't trading for 3 months, past 3 months, for example, and first 2 months when I got in the industry, like John can tell you, I first flew after 30 days being in the company. You know, I flew to Dallas. I think it was first event. I was with his team, 20 people, and they said, I was P2000. They said, what product do you use? I say, what product? Do you trade? I say, what is trading? I had no idea what the trading is. I say, you want to learn the skill set? Go to IML TV. I have no idea what the trading is. Okay? So here's the thing. You don't need to trade in order to build. But here's the thing. You need to have trust, 100 belief that the products are working if the people put in the time. Okay? So if you don't believe others who are making the results, then you need to trade first and then go out to build. But if you are like me, because I had the Slovenian trader who was involved 2 months before, okay, 2 months before I got started, and he said, look, the products really work. People can make money if they invest time in. I said, okay, perfect. Then I don't need to try them. Okay, test them. I believe you. I trust you. Let's just build. Okay, and when I was talking with people, I said, look, you can learn the skill set, or you can show the people, they can learn and they can make money. You can choose 2 ways. Okay, so it's not really, guys, that you need to trade in order to hit Chairman 10. Okay, I am trading right now. At the moment, I just deposited last Tuesday. I deposited again the small amount, the average salary of Slovenia, like 700 euros, and I make like 100 in first week, just Gold Cup. Okay, just Gold Cup. So it's like an extra salary for a person because I want to show people. Okay, so yeah, chairman's actually trade. Also, this is the truth. So let's move forward. Do you have any questions? Also, as far as this is concerned, I think it's pretty clear. I think you will need to also watch the recording once again, or maybe twice, 3 times. It doesn't matter, but it's lots of nuggets inside here. Okay. So next thing, one more thing. If you have more than 5 or 10 people on the big event, okay, it's almost impossible to talk with every single person at the event. Okay, so what you should do always, either it's weekly event, webinar, or big event, always in the period of 60 minutes from the event, from the webinar, or from the weekly event, okay, you write them a message. Every single prospect, you write the message. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being on the webinar. Thank you for being here. Okay, I really appreciate your time. Okay, tell me, what did you love the most as the first question? And the second one, let's talk tomorrow, because if this is late night or late evening, you just say, let's talk in the morning, discuss, and let's schedule the coffee. Let's schedule the I don't know, lunch. Let's schedule this, okay? You actually make the follow-up through the phone, and next day you call them, you go on Zoom, you go on Skype, you go on coffee, you go on whatever. You have to ask them those 6 questions in next 24 hours. So I have right now, I have 110 people today for follow-up. Okay, 110 people from yesterday to follow up. So today, basically, I'm whole day on the phone, just following up. This is everything I do today. Okay, so this is it. Now, the smaller events basically are the same. Now, here comes, when it comes to building, I know that lots of people are utilizing the Messenger, the Instagram, the everything. What I would suggest to every single one of you, okay, when you are building through the Instagram, like convert people to Messenger. Convert people to Messenger. The reason why, so people, like I have also the automatization on the Instagram, and I'm averaging 50 to 80 private messages every single day. Like that people write me, not I'm writing them. I'm getting like 100 to 300 followers every single day. You know, so I basically don't have time to build a relationship, to build everything through Instagram with them, with chatting and everything. So what I do is I convert people, okay, I convert people to Messenger. Okay, to Messenger. The reason why? Because you will never see me typing. Okay, this is a waste of time. I'm always sending the voice messages. The reason is the energy. People need to feel your energy. Okay, you don't need to see me. You can hear in my voice, okay, that it's 6 in the morning and I'm hyped, super excited about this call, having over 100 people on this call. Okay, like it's all about the energy. So I'm going through the voices, and the reason why it's also like at the end you want to call them. So let's say you invite them to webinar. The webinar, same stuff. Okay, let's say you have 2, 3, 5 prospects on the webinar. Okay, so what you want to do at the end of the webinar, don't write people what did you love the most, call them. Okay, so what you want to do, you never spoke with him before on the video call, you don't have his number, it doesn't matter. Give him the video call. Why? Because you're going to build a relationship in this video call, and you're going to ask the 6 questions. Don't leave it like, more you're going to have the control, okay, more you're going to have the control in your hands, the bigger will be the percentage, the ratio of closing. Okay. Okay, so the more having control, the higher is the ratio. Because what people do after the webinar, you have to understand that out of 950 people that I have personally sponsored in past 8 years, probably 50 to 100 after the event, webinar, or whatever, they came to me and say, I'm ready to get started. Like everyone else, 90 to 95%, I came to him. Okay, I reached out to him. I did like the question. I did the follow-up. I did everything. So it's from you guys. Don't expect, because at the end of the webinar, I always say, reach out to the person who invited you and just let them know what did you like the most. Even if you are not ready to get started, write them what did you love the most. But still, only 5 to 10% of people will come to you. 90 to 95% of people won't come to you. So what you want to do is call them immediately. Okay, and when you are building through the social media, through Instagram, through Facebook, through whatever you are using, I know that in USA also Twitter, here in Slovenia, they don't even know what the Twitter is, so we are not using the Twitter. We are also utilizing the LinkedIn. Okay, so basically give them the call. But here is the thing, like over the social media, you will need to leverage more the 3-way calls. And don't try to close them if you are not like able to close them. So after the 6th question, if they're not ready to get started, okay, edify the leader and always say like this, look, I'm not sure, okay, that I can get you on the call with this person, but if I would be able to make it, would you be interested? Okay, this is very important question. Don't say, look, I'm going to get you on the call with John. Don't take it as granted, because they won't respect it. Okay, so take it like something special. And if it will be special, okay, here comes to the last point of the today's webinar that I want to talk about, okay, is like the triangle of edifying. I don't need to write it down or whatever, because I know you understand it. So let's say I have, I don't know who we have on the call. I think we have also Elias on the call. Let's say I have Elias, he's my prospect. Okay, and John is my mentor. So I have trust with John and relationship, and I have trust and relationship with Elias. Okay, like Elias and John, Elias have no trust in John. Okay, so what I need to do when I come to the 3-way call, when I come to the meeting, when we are sitting like 3 persons, like my only job on the meeting or 3-way call is to make the edification. Here, when we are edifying people, it's very important that edify John and Elias and the prospect. Because if you will forget the prospect, okay, he will feel like, you know, like a little bit like so. But if you edify the prospect, look, John, I edify, let's say I edify John, I already edified him before, so I need to, no need to do it the same. But let's say I'm edifying Elias. Okay, John, I want you to meet my good friend. We are not friends for past 1.5 years. Okay, he's really ambitious, purpose-driven person, okay, that really wants to help not only himself but his family and lots of others. Okay, his specialty is making videos and photography. Okay, he's really good at creating the content and everything. Okay, and here is the thing: what it comes when I edify. Okay, it's very important. First question and the last question of your 6 questions. What did he love the most? Okay, so Elias really loved the idea of trading, or Elias really loved the idea of passive income, of residual income. Okay, and the 6th one, but now here comes the excuse. But he's concerned, okay, about time that he can invest in, or like he really liked this, but he said he don't have the money to get started now. Why this is so important for John not losing the time? Okay, you need to, when you are edifying, you need to add the 1st and the 6th one. Okay, this is everything what you need to do. Now you shut your mouth until the end, until Elias is ready to get started. You mute yourself. Okay, you mute yourself, and this is it. Now here's the deal. John, his mission is to bring Elias to the end. This means for him to ready to get started. So John, at the end, what he will say, Elias, first, what I do on the 3-way call, when I do with the people, look, Elias, my goal by the end of this call is for you to have all the answers and ready to get started. Okay, this is what I always say at the beginning. Okay, so John asks if he has any more questions at the end, or he's ready to get started. And when he said Elias that he's ready to get started, John said, "Okay, perfect. Now we're gonna do the sign-up process with Blaz, and I'm gonna hop off the call." Now here is one of the crucial things also at the end, okay? Because I know where is the mistake. Let me. So here. So here's the thing. Like at the end, okay? At the end of the conversation. Don't send out the links, okay? Get people started on the Zoom, okay? So I always do, when people say, are you ready to get started? Okay, perfect. Let's hop on the Zoom, let's hop on the Skype and get you started, okay? And get you signed up, okay? I don't send the link and put it that they will register. Never do this, okay? Because I'm sure that you had people who you send out the links and they didn't get started. It's normal, okay? It's normal. So when John hopped from the 3-way call, we are on the call until he is in the company, okay? So long you are on the call, okay? So long you are on the call. And the same thing is when you are in person, okay? In person. So let's say I have a prospect and I bring it to John. Like when we meet, when I edify, I shut my mouth. If this is for next 30 minutes or 60 minutes, I'm quiet, okay? And I leave John do the work. Because here is the thing. Like sometimes I have my leader, okay? And I have the prospect from him. And I ask the question and I'm waiting for the answer, okay? But it starts to get uncomfortable. And my leader, because he experiencing the same pressure as the prospect, okay? He starts, okay, to speak. It's game over. Okay, it's game over. You shut your mouth until your leader do the job. Okay, this is very important. If you go with people on the 3-way call, on the meeting with your leader, you shut your mouth till the end. Okay, don't speak for next 30 to 60 minutes. Okay, this is very, 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 very important. Okay, so guys, this is something I want to speak with you for this call. Do you have any questions at the end? Okay, do you have any questions? I see we have someone who is really, really excited about everything. He want to trade, he don't want to build. So let's go. Do you have any questions? Perfect. Drop the fire emoji if you learned something today. Let's see how much you learned. Let's go, guys. Let's go. This call is on fire. We have over 100 people on the call. Super excited. Let's go. Perfect. Thank you very much for this. John, would you like to add anything?
Yeah, I mean, you absolutely, definitely went over like some of the best stuff and like, if not some of the best training. One thing maybe you guys want to learn, and this is something that I learned actually a couple years ago from Alex, because Alex was super good. And always at every single event, guys, if you're at Alex one event, he talks about these 5 main reasons why somebody will or will not get involved with something. So you want to make sure that you learn these 5 different reasons, like the counter objections. That's like one thing that I learned, because the reason people will or will not get started is due to these 5 different reasons. So number 1 is usually the money issue. It's never a money issue. It's always a motivational issue, right? I always ask people, when will they get the money, right? Second one would be the time. People that say they don't have the time are this the people that say they won't make the time. Everybody has the time. If you're working a 40-hour-a-week job and still sleeping 8 hours a night, you still have a solid 64 hours a week. So people that say they don't have the time are just people that say they won't make the time. They don't prioritize the time. One thing I've learned with closing, especially, other different types of leaders and people in this entire business, is becoming a professional problem solver and solution giver. It's $1 million skill set. Being able to go out there and solve the problem, the time problem for them, is going to help you and help them, right? So imagine this. If they say they don't have the time, well, what do you mean you don't have the time? You're saying you can't put in an hour or 2 a day? You don't have any free time. How are you even free right now to speak to me, as a joke? And people at that point in time will find maybe they have an hour early, maybe have an hour extra in the day if they maybe sleep 1 hour later or wake up 1 hour earlier. People need to go out there and make sacrifices. You know what I'm saying? If they don't want to make sacrifices, they're going to be stuck with the same problems and things that they have currently going on in their situation. So the third thing that most people think, or the third reason why people don't get involved, or the third counter objection, is they don't think it's real. So network marketing and trading is real, right? Think of it like this, that these type of people that just don't think it's real are just uneducated on it. So just educate them a little bit on them, get them on a 3-way call, get them to recognize that network marketing is a multi-billion-dollar industry. Forex is a $1 trillion industry. 70% of the whole Forex market is banks. Banks are already trading our money. Now, the fourth reason, or the fourth biggest counter objection people are going to give to you, are they don't believe in themselves. There's people that are actually out there that if you give them the opportunity, everything can pass by. They believe they have the money, they have the time, they think it's real, but they just don't believe in themselves. With people like this, these are people that have limiting beliefs. They think it could work, but they don't think it could work for them. At this point in time, you don't want to just consult this person. You want to go out there and get this person to talk to somebody else that didn't believe in themselves and tell them their story on how they first didn't believe that it could be possible for them. And then over time, they got the results. And then over time, they became successful with it. So that's what you're going to want to do when somebody doesn't believe in themselves. And the last and final reason people will or will not get started is because they believe it's too good to be true, guys. So for people that think it's too good to be true, guys, I like to use this opportunity all the time. People that think it's too good to be true, right? If you always think that every opportunity for you is too good to be true, you'll never find an opportunity that is good enough for you, right? Think of it like this real quick, guys. Let's say if I told you today that you won the lottery, right? The mega jack $1 billion lottery, right? That actually occurred today, right? And the drawing hit today. But you thought it was too good to be true. I was just messing with you. I was completely just being 100% honest. I'm like, yeah, man, you won the lottery today. And you're just completely like, oh, nah, bro, that's too good to be true. There's no way. I'm like, yeah, bro, do you want the lottery or not? Like, oh, I'll keep it. And then, I keep hammering you about it. And you think it's too good to be true. You're like, yeah, whatever. You're just joking. You're just lying, right? Then you'll lose out on that opportunity for the sole fact that you believed it was too good to be true. Just like any type of opportunity, or let's say like you're with a girl or you want a guy, right? Let's say my friend over here, Elias, is here. And I tell Elias, hey, Elias, that girl over there, her name is Sam. Sam is so into you, bro. Like Sam is I like to use this example a lot. Sam is so into you, man. Sam has actually told me a lot about you. He says that she's waiting on the day for you to ask her out. And Elias has been telling me the last couple of months that he has this huge crush on Sam. So Elias is like, well, man, listen, bro, like there's no way Sam told you that. That's too good to be true, man. Sam is too good to be true. He's like, there's no way Sam actually wants me, bro. That's too good to be true. There's no way. I'm like, bro, I'm not lying to you. Like Sam told me, when are you going to ask her out? She's wondering when you're going to ask her out. So because Elias thought that it was too good to be true, he missed out on the girl of his dreams. Let's say Sam was a girl in his dreams, right? So when you think about things that are too good to be true now, right? You might want to take them. So honestly, guys, with people like this, I usually give them that example. I give them the example of like, the biggest risk is not necessarily taking the risk, but those 5 counter objections, the main goal is for you to go out there and to become the professional problem solver and solution giver, because in this day and age, that is a multi-million, if not billion-dollar skill set that will help you guys elevate to the next level, guys. So I appreciate every single one of you guys. Please go add Blaz on Instagram and drop some fire emojis on his last Instagram post. Go on my Instagram post and drop fire emojis on our last Instagram post. That's all it is that we ask for you guys. Go out there and crush it tonight with the information that you have today. And I'll see you guys soon.
Let me just answer the question. They asked if someone says if he's ready, then we jump on a call to send him the link while we are together on the call. Yeah, correct. So when someone is ready, hop on the call, register him, and get him properly started. So what is very important, like what I can do also, one training, it's not that long, okay, it's maybe like 20 to 30 minutes, but it's how to properly start a person. It's like also from Eric Boy, like if you take 30 to 60 minutes, when someone gets started, like you can increase your retention up to 80%. And I'm going to be honest with you, for past 2 years, I wasn't doing for it. For past 30 days, like I enrolled 9 personals last week, I did with every single person, I did those stuff. Like I took 30 to 60 minutes, with him on the call. And like normally, whatever was online, I did like this. So I hop on a call, I registered them and immediately do the training. Immediately do this class start. And I had people went through the academy basics in like first day. I was super surprised. Never before out of 200 people I enrolled did this thing. So like it's very important also to do this stuff, but this is going to be the next training. So thanks again, every single one of you, for being on this call with us. Have a good night for those who are in the USA. Have a good and great and perfect day for all of those who are here in Europe with us. And see you in Vegas, guys. If not before, see you in Vegas. Just think about the rank you want to be there. See you on the chairman stage. Bye-bye. Enjoy.